Hey guys, it's me. Um, Sitting here with little miss. See if we can get So we're sleeping, and feels like we're pushing. So we might have a pee pee or a poopy diaper here soon. Which is exciting because it took a week. Oh no, not a week. It took 4 days after we got home from the hospital for her to have a poo. I was really concerned about that because they're like, she should be pooping at least 3 times a day, at least, and she hadn't pooped in 4 days. So, she finally pooped. Yay. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna try to make this quick, not too long, because, I have a baby and I want to get a nap. Hold on. Sorry. Anyway, I'm using the front camera, or, yeah, camera on my phone, so the video is probably going to be a little grainy. Sorry. Okay, so, we are 8 days postpartum. I am doing a whole lot better than I was today anyway. I've had a real big struggle with baby blues. I was starting to get a little concerned, thinking I might be going into the whole postpartum depression thing. But really my main concern was her feedings, her getting food, and being able to eat what she needed. Because when we left the hospital, she was 5 pounds 6 ounces, and they said they want her up to her birth weight, which was 6 pounds 7 ounces, by her first doctor's appointment, which was this past Wednesday. And I was freaking because once I got home, I could not get her to latch onto my breast to breastfeed at all. On one side, I have an inverted nipple, so I was using the manual pump that they gave me at the hospital to get the milk out that way for her and put it in a bottle with a nipple. So, I knew on that side it wasn't working. I tried. I tried so hard to be able to get her to nurse over there, but it wasn't working because every time she'd get what she needed in her mouth and go to like try to suck or whatever, my nipple would invert and pop out of her mouth. So that side was pumped for a few days manually, and it sucked because you're doing it all by hand, and then you gotta feed her, and I wasn't sleeping, and it was a mess. Yeah, so ended up when we went to the appointment Wednesday, she had only gained 1 ounce, so the doctor wanted me to supplement with formula to help her gain the weight that she needed to gain, and which I was okay with because I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to feed her in the first place, and I didn't want to starve my kid because I couldn't get her to latch onto my boob, and I could only pump so much at one time, that kind of thing. So did that. I think I supplemented 3 bottles of formula or something like that. But my mother-in-law went out and bought me a little electric pump, and we didn't realize it at the time, or after we opened it and used it, that it was only for 1 to 2 uses per day. Didn't know that. So then that was a whole nother freak out. So I alternated between that and the hand pump and formula. And on Friday, she went from the 5 pounds 7 ounces on Wednesday to 5 pounds 9 ounces. So she's gained the weight. And I went out, my mother-in-law went out and purchased a Medela InStyle to-go tote something like that. I'll show it to you in another video. And I pumped both breasts because she was having issues latching onto the other one as well. Every once in a while we could latch. She would suckle once or twice, maybe 3 times, and then just spit it out. So her mouth is very small too, and my breasts are ginormous. Yeah. So, and they were engorged because, you know, my milk was starting to really come in. So that spread the nipple out and made it hard for her to latch on that way as well. So I got the pump, and I pump, you know, I pump both breasts for her now because we just have those latch issues still. The nipples on the bottle, which I need to go wash, but see if I can get it in the shot. Yeah, it's got a wide base, so it's nipple shaped. And I tried to latch her this morning, and we got a latch on the left boob. So we've fed for about 35 minutes. But I'm not sure if she was able to get all that she needed because I think like an hour or so later she was hungry again. So I'm still going to try to, you know, keep her latching onto that one. I think the nipple of the bottle actually helped her with the latching because that was the easiest I had it. You know, before she would suckle and then gum, like, chomp down on my nipple. It was so sore. I mean, I was having to feed with that boob. You know, I did it twice in a row one time. And, you know, went for a third time because that was the only one I had working. And I was in tears. It hurt so bad, you know. I mean, it hurt really bad. So, anyway. So I pump her milk. Fun. I do supplement still with formula because the doctor said that was completely fine. It's the only way I can keep my sanity is knowing that if I oversleep and don't get the pump before she has to eat, then I've got the formula, which the doctor said we should supplement with anyway, because, you know, she's only 5 pounds, 9 ounces, you know. I'm okay with it. Sorry, both of my hands are full. So yeah. I know I'm rambling, but I still got a little, I don't know what they call it after you're no longer pregnant, but I still have a little of the whole pregnancy brain thing going on. So, anywho, I lost my train of thought, ladies, I'm sorry. We'll go back to her. See how she sleeps with her mouth open? So funny. She's so cute. She did have a little jaundice. Her bilirubins were up a little bit for how old she was. Because I've had the gestational diabetes and the thyroid problems and that kind of thing, she was at a higher risk of having problems herself. So the doctor, the pediatrician, suggested that we put her under the photo lamps, I guess is what they're called. It really looked like it was in a small tanning bed. But she was under that thing for about 14 hours, and she got cleared, and we came home on Monday. Yep. So my time is running out. Anyway, I will talk to you ladies later in another video on how she got here. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Bye.